Hey guys, John Luxley here, back with our playthrough of Dungeon Siege 3. I was gonna say blind, and then I made sure to stop myself. So we'll just continue. Yeah, last time the knocking on the door. So I opened the door. You know, I waited a couple seconds. Sorry if I got kind of weird after that. I don't like when there's knocking and I don't want to answer it. Like where I am right now is like I'm in the room right next to the front door. So the front door is like less than 10 feet away from me. So you know, I'll talk, and if I talked, they would hear me. So I was probably a little bit quiet at the end of that last episode. But you know, waited a couple minutes, poked my head out, looked around, no package, looked up, saw a couple of Mormons going down the hall. You know, and they turned around as soon as they heard me open the door, and we made eye contact, and then I just went back inside. No big deal. No animosity towards them. I've actually spoken to them, not those specific two, but previously. Actually, so it's interesting, if you... What is it? If you request the Book of Mormon, like, they don't just mail it to you like I thought they would. They actually come out and hand deliver it, which is kind of nice. But I wasn't expecting that, so it was kind of a surprise. But anyway, we're doing this quest to find some kind of weird thing. Let me just make sure I know the okay, that's block. Alright, worst thing is we die. And this thing is actually pretty tough if I'm remembering right. Okay, so Silent Pond. The pond is unnaturally quiet. Below the surface, something seems to be moving. I could leave, or I can use Jacob's secret bait. We'll do that. The malodorous chunks of obscure gray flesh bob gently in the water. Suddenly, the water begins to stir. There it is. Oh, that's not good. Oh, okay, that's no good at all. I'm dead. No, I'm dead. Alright, well, there you go. I'm dead. My guy's not a melee character after all. And even if they are, you're kind of... It's just rough. Your hero has fallen in battle. If you have companions or other players in a multiplayer game, they will attempt to fight off the remaining enemies and can revive you, but if they also fall, then your game will end and you will have to reload your previous saved game. Which is what ended up happening. Now it is possible to win. I've done it before, not with this guy, which might be the issue. But at this point, I think we're basically under-leveled. Use the secret bait, and then we run, and... Okay, let's dodge. Ouch. Oh, he depletes our focus. That's no good. That's bad. That's real bad. Real bad. And Manny, don't go for the thing. Don't move the mouse, Manny. Okay, we're dead again. So that's an issue. Yes, I got the same message. Do not move the mouse, Manny. I just fed him... I mean, not just. I fed him like an hour ago, but... He still has food over there. He shouldn't be hungry, and yet, well... Let's be honest, he probably just wants... You know... fresh food. Okay, we're gonna try this again. If it doesn't work... Okay, so this is bad. It's bad because they're all ganging up on me. Like, real bad. And then... like, I think I have to fight the dude on my own first. No, dodge, dodge, dodge. Oh, god damn it. Okay, we'll try once more. Fight the dude on my own, and then we'll, because he jumps out and there's, like, little guys with him as well. How the hell a regular fisherman got away from that thing, I don't know. It's also kind of weird, because I can, well, I guess I am running. Manny cat. Hang on. Do not move that. What are you doing? You're gonna lay down right there, you silly? Well, he's like, he wanted to lay down, like, on the mouse itself. That's no good. Okay, so what I need... okay, well... oh, so we get out of his range, basically. And then he sees us again, and then he comes back in. And then everything's cool. Except being in his... that field, that aura, that's a real bitch. There we go. Take that. I just have to take him out first, and then it should be okay. This is totally cheesy, but, you know, whatevs. That's right. And no, both stances are... I can't do anything just yet. Oh, that was BS. I mean, I understand it, but it was BS. And I'm just glad he's not healing. But, well, here you go. Here's a good tactic. Sorry, it's a little crappy, you know. Right on. Okay, pick up some stuff. Let's take these mofos out. Oh, so that's... okay, well... right on. We win! Okay. Let's check out our spoils real fast. New headband. Headband of Rage. Stamina and attack both up, armor up, block down, momentum down. That's fine. And then there was, is that it? Might be it. Where, how do we use the essences? Enchanting. Now that you have an essence, you can apply it to one of your items to improve it. To enchant an item, highlight the item you wish to improve and press Y. Okay, I don't actually wish to enchant anything, to be fair, but let's just click on it. Selecting an essence. This is the essence selection screen. Highlight the essence you wish to use. Press A to apply it to the item being enchanted. Note that enchanting costs coins and consumes the essence you've chosen. You can apply as many essences to an item as you like, but remember, items can never have more than 6 statistics. Well, there you go. Retribution, minor, stagger, minor, warding, minor. I don't really care a whole lot. We're gonna run back. We're gonna save. Definitely save. Turn in the quest. And then, yeah. Legion Chapter House. Yes. And our health is refilled, which is really handy. Now, it's kind of weird. Before I started, Steam was like, hey, you know, we can't sync this game. And I'm like, okay. So I don't know what that means. I mean, I understand, like, I still had a connection to the Steam server, so I'm not quite sure why we couldn't connect. But I was like, yeah, we're just gonna play. We haven't played on another computer, so it's okay. It's alright.
You're still alive? Maybe you're tougher than you look. Is the lousy beast dead?
Yes.
It's dead. Here's one of its teeth.
Well, call me a Krug-loving mule. I can't believe it. I'm guessing you'll be wanting that reward, then.
I would, but not necessary.
You obviously need the coin, Jakob. I only ask you speak kindly of the Legion in the future.
Truly? Maybe you Legionnaires aren't so bad after all. You and me should go fishing sometime.
I believe one of the tenets of the Legion is to help those in need or something like that. I don't quite recall. It's not one of the 4. Maybe it is one of the 4. I don't know. There's like 4 tenets that we'll see here in a bit. Not this episode, but later.
I'll leave you to your work.
Right. See you around.
XP awarded. Do I have deeds or anything? Not yet. Maybe. Oh, that was something. I don't know what that said, but it was something. It was probably like, you know, quest completed or quest changed or something. Autocar. We'll switch to this one. I assume this is a main quest and this like grayed out one is a side quest. Either way, they both take us to the same area. And then we'll just save over. Add this one. Level 3. Mm-hmm. Oh. Well. Okay. That's nice. You know, I didn't need to do that, but alright. West Forest. I like how the lighting changed. It just got a little bit darker. And right now, I'm trying to look for stuff that you can break or blow up or whatever, but nothing immediate. Except these dudes. Shoot you in the face with lightning. Welcome to Ravensrill. I love how it's like got tons of arrows. Alright. Where to? Presumably the other... Wait, hang on. How do I, There we go. Presumably the other quest is... this way. Yep, okay. Thought so. So we will... The start is the more normal one, but to get to this menu you have to hit the select button. I think it's the select. Or back. It's the back button on the Xbox controller. But we are going to do this because I believe it gives us a deed. Which, well, it's grayed out right now, but... it's just a little extra bonus. And there's chest right here. We'll take the stuff. Heroic shoes. I'm a hero, so, you know, I need heroic shoes. And there's Ottokar. He is fast as crap. Oh, I see. Well. And we'll use the healing thing. Now we gotta be careful though, because it doesn't make us invincible, although... There we go. Lightning thing is pretty awesome. Okay, got the golden statue of Azanai, got some minor vampiric essence, and small silver bar, swift helmet, return to Anton. Let's go this way too, because it looks like there's a dead end this way. Determined Pants of Vengeance, that's our first blue item, I believe. Yarg! So, yeah, I released at least my last episode in this timeline or whatever that I released, or the last video I should say, not the last episode. The last video that I released was the Monster Girl Island, and that seemed to get a few, like, and by a few I mean way more video or views than my normal videos do. And that's understandable, you know, because it's got boobs and stuff. I mean, it's all censored. I censored it out, but you know, it's understandable. So we can't go in here yet, right? No. This corpse was a local man, probably from Ravensrill. He appears to have fallen from the second-story window of the manor. Whether he fell or was pushed, you cannot say. And Manny's walking in front of the monitor. But it's interesting because I took a look at the analytics. Like, I'm kind of interested in the analytics of that. And they're not very much help. Although maybe I'm not looking in the right place. It's kind of hard to determine. But what I wanted, because they give you average viewing time and stuff, right? So I don't know. And for the video, at least for this, it's, you know, I have about 50 views, and the average viewing time is about a minute. But that doesn't really help me a whole lot, because it basically, you know, say 3 people watch your video, one person watches 60 minutes, and the other 2 watch a minute. Well, your average viewing time is going to be 20 minutes, but that doesn't really help you because 2 out of the 3 people only watched a minute. So that's kind of what I'm... Oh, hey, we're hurt. We're hurting. Quickly. This guy's a little tougher. Fierce shoes. Yeah, we didn't equip any of that stuff too either, did we? Bam! Critical hit. I will take it. Also, yeah, stuff does disappear if you don't get it fast enough, just as an FYI. So, you know, as far as the analytics, I was a little bit more interested in... Let's hope there's a save point. And we have all the, like the cave with the teeth. Storm Song Cavern. What I was more interested in, because it basically tells you like where the views came from. Did they come from the Google search? Are they, you know, mobile? Are they PC? You know, what are they? Etc., etc. Kind of almost useless data, which is kind of weird, right? At least what they don't tell me is how long a person watched. Did they skip through the video to find any nudity? Which there isn't any. I mean, you know, it's all blurred out or covered up with little icons or whatever, but you know, like, what did they do? And there's a person. Let's equip some stuff. So I was just, you know, I was more curious about that. Like, did they watch for a minute and then click away, or did they watch and skip through, or did they wait for a few seconds and then skip? You know, like I was more interested in their behavior, and I know YouTube knows, but they don't tell us. Or at least if they did, I don't know where it is. So I might have to look a little bit more into that. Normally I don't care about that sort of thing, but I'm curious because, at least for that specifically, that episode, I thought I tested it okay and it sounded fine. And then when I actually recorded it, did the blind recording or whatever, the music was low. So it was kind of hard to hear. Plus, you know, I tend to talk a little bit at the beginning of the episodes and stuff. I'm like, this is the guy that made it. This is what they're trying to do, blah, blah, blah. I try and put a little info out there in case people care and maybe promote the creator a little bit or whatever. Even though, you know, I have a really small channel, I still want to do my best to give the people something good. Drop in stamina, will, armor, and block. I'll take it. So yeah, I'm just warding, but agility will do that, I suppose. Or heroic shoes, which is armor and momentum. Here's whatever, it's fine. Whoop, 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 whoop. Steadfast inductor. Oh, hell yeah. Heck to the yeah. Yeah, so I was curious. But, yeah, and a little annoyed, because I'm like, man, the audio wasn't that great, but I don't know. It is what it is. I put it out there. We'll see what happens with the rest of the episodes. The game, by the way, if you haven't played it, it is free. The Monster Girl Island prologue. It gets way more graphic than just exposed boobs. Just want to put that out there, to the point where I'm still not sure how I'm going to edit the future episodes. But probably just a big black box over everything. And we'll see.
Oh, good, you've come. I was beginning to fear my sister was too late, and you were killed or taken by the others.
I could be a dick and say I don't trust you, but what do you want? Or any other survivors? I'll say any other survivors first.
I'm alive and still free. Do you know of any others who escaped?
You weren't the only one who escaped the slaughter at the estate, but the others were soon recaptured or slain.
Why are you helping me? It must benefit you somehow.
Call it an investment, with hope for a future relationship. No strings attached. You have my promise. I offer you this. A key that will open the prisoners' cages. If you hurry, they might still be saved.
What are the Lascanzi planning to do with the prisoners?
They'll be held here until the witches have prepared their rituals. Then they will be questioned.
They'll be tortured for information, you mean?
Perhaps that is how your people question their captives. We Lascanzi are more direct. The witches will prepare a sacred fire, into which the captives will be thrown. At the moment of death, their souls will be snared by magic.
Yeah, that's bad. You basically killed and then... yeah.
What happens to their souls after the witches snare them?
A witch can wring knowledge from a soul like water from a sponge. There is no resisting such magic, even for the strongest. And when this spell is done, their souls will crumble into nothing.
Which is really messed up, because if you have a soul, that means there's an afterlife. So they're basically killing you permanently. So that's pretty messed up.
I need to know more about you before I agree to this. How can I trust you?
I have not lured you into a trap. Is that not evidence of my good intent? But if you insist, my name is Leona, and I have goals that are not shared by my kinsman. Is that sufficient? Or shall we dicker about as the flames grow hot?
What kind of opposition can I expect?
Doubtless you have faced Lascanzi mercenaries already. More await you below. But you've made it this far. They should prove little challenge. The witches may give you more pause. Their spells are deadly, and they have power over the dead. Be wary, but moreover, be quick.
I love her voice.
Very well. I'll accept your gift, and if it turns out to be genuine, you'll have my thanks.
I am pleased to see I was right about you. Go now. It would be better if I were elsewhere. Perhaps we'll speak again after this affair is finished.
All right. Oh yeah, I guess we could have returned it, but you know, it's fine, whatever. All right. One save point. What is that noise? That doesn't matter. All right. Yeah, so I noticed Path of Exile is doing a new league here soon. They usually do... Oh, here we go. They usually do a few, like 3 or 4 per year, like once a quarter. And this one is like a tower defense one, which is pretty... Oh, it bounced. Oh, yeah, we gotta, shoot! Shoot him! Oh, that dude's pretty tough. Bam! Yeah, the new tower, it's like a tower defense league, which is pretty cool. Oh, and that's a witch. Punch her! Punch her in the face with electricity. Yeah, I played... Well, there was a while where I wanted to burn myself out on Path of Exile to the point where I didn't, like, want to play it anymore, if that makes sense. So I played it basically non-stop for an entire league, because I was like, well, if I'm gonna do it, I'll wait for a good league. And but now I have the urge to play it again, so I don't know. It's basically a Diablo clone, or, you know, whatever you want to call it now that Diablo's going to mobile. And a little bit of treasure. Fierce Inductor. Let's equip real fast, at least. Fierce Locust attack, yeah, absolutely. No. And we'll just overwrite this one, why not? We're in the same place. But yeah, it's Blight, the Blight League. Looks cool. I like how they do, like, it's free to play. You know, you can play through the whole game if you want for free. They just have supporter packs, which are expensive, and cosmetic microtransactions, right? So it's probably, you know, one of the most fair free-to-play games that I've found. But it does, I mean, you're gonna want to buy, like, the extra storage space and stuff. You don't need to, but you're gonna want it. So, Fierce Bracer. Fierce Bracer. Also, yeah, I am always, you know, interested in improving myself. Like, you know I'm doing this for fun and all that stuff. Oh, there it bounced. Right on. But at the same time, it's like, it's semi-discouraging if there's 0 views on a video and stuff. It doesn't always happen, but I mean, well, I don't know, the Talos Principle thing, I don't know if it was just because of religion or because no one is interested in the Talos Principle. I'm not sure. You know, but it is a little discouraging. You know, whatever. It's fine, though. I will deal with it. Man, look at these guys. They're relentless. But, that said, I mean, if you've watched this far, you're probably watching my videos, just... Or at least this, I don't... It's, I wouldn't mind feedback. You know? Like, if there's anything that you guys notice that you don't like. Or, because I worry a little bit that, that the videos are boring. Like, I don't really have much control over it because I think a lot of the time people watch for... Well, first they watch for the game, and then secondly they watch for the person, right? The personality. And I'm not, you know, I'm not going to be someone that I'm not. So... But I don't want to be, like, sleepy, you know what I mean? Like... It's, I try and, even though there's a lot of times my energy is low, due to, you know, troubles with sleep or whatever. Oh, man, see, look at this. Having to use the heal thing. Minor Vampiric Essence. Fierce Pants. Stockings Vitality. Equip. Fierce Tesseract, Agility, and Attack. No, that's okay. No. Chaos Fire. We'll say yes. Nope, wrong one. Hang on, Help Topics, Chaos Fire. Chaos Fire grants a moderate chance to set enemies on fire, dealing moderate damage over 6 seconds. Yeah, we'll save over this one too. But yeah, so, I don't know, my point is, like, if I'm boring, tell me. And I will try and improve. I have had, just FYI, I have had people, because I've said the same thing before, I have had people be like, no, you're fine, man, you're fine, everything's cool. And so I'm like, alright, but I still worry about it, you know? That's kind of my thing. I want you guys to enjoy these episodes. And we'll see how the Monster Girl Island one goes. I think it gets better as... Because the first one was, the volume was too low, and I think now, after a couple episodes, I think it's... Like, the second episode, I'm pretty sure the volume's back to where it should be, but... Oh, man. Yawning there a little bit. I think it's fine. I just, you know... Makes me worry. Not worry. I'm just like, man, if people see that and they get turned off immediately because the volume's low or something, that bothers me just a little bit. But there's nothing I can do. If they're coming to my channel for, you know, flashing lights and sirens, I you know, I can't really do much about that. We're not, this is not a channel where it's like quick jump cuts and random LOL and all that stuff, you know? So, I want to...
It seems the Dark Sister smiles on us. She has brought the last of the wayward children to us.
I'm not a child. But, you know, I have fun. And, I hope to throw a little knowledge out there, because I'm a little weird, you know? And I will just, like, find weird, random, like, facts and trivia and all that stuff. And then I'll share it with you guys. So, there you go. Alright.
Release your prisoners and leave in peace, and I'll spare your lives.
Ha! You are a bold one, but I'm afraid not. I fear my employer far more than I fear you, little Legionnaire. But now that you are here, you have saved us the trouble of hunting you down.
Very well. Oh, and, oh, yes, be quick. They said be quick. Whoa, dodge. Dip, duck, dive, and dodge, or whatever it is. That bounced, but it looked like it bounced back at me, which is, you know, that's not good. We'll just heal a little bit. Oh, that orb thing hurts. Oh, and she's on fire. I do have to say though, if you've played Path of Exile, some of the end game content is straight up bull. Like a lot of it is. They do kind of the same thing with the third. I think it's the third boss. Or I don't know. One of the bosses, he casts this like blood of rain. That if you're a ranged character, it'll just kill you. You basically have to be right next to him to avoid... Oh, did you see that crap? You basically have to be right next to him to avoid the damage. Chimere of Resilience, major warding essence. Oh, there we go. Okay. We got our level up. So Lightning Strike is good. Circle of Healing is also good. Man, I'm gonna do Circle of Healing. Takes less damage. Enemies suffer a slight damage over time effect as long as they remain. Not sure it's worth it though, for a 5% per rank. Less damage. Okay, will is increased, doing extra damage. Just in general, we'll do this one. All right. There's the fire pit. Let's, was that all the peeps? It might be all the peeps. Enemies, I mean. All the enemies. This table holds various unpleasant objects. Among the gruesome collection, you identify a variety of bones, a decayed raven's claw, bowls of malodorous herbs, and a small vial of teeth. Malodorous means like bad odor, so smelly. Smelly herbs. Stinky might be a better word. Also, as far as the channel stuff goes, I don't mind improving over time. You know, I'm not one of those people that's... I've never been perfect at something the first time. It's always been work. Work to get better. So, you know, if it takes me another year, another 2, another 5 years to get better at this, then that's what it is. You know? I just hope you guys are along with me for the ride. Did we get a key? Well,
Thank you. Are you a Legionnaire too? I knew there must be a few of us left. Wasn't sure you'd find me here though. At least not in time.
What was that witch planning to do to you?
I don't know. At first I thought she was going to question me. I told her she wouldn't get any secrets out of me, but she just laughed. And then she and her friends lit that bonfire. If you hadn't gotten here when you did, I think she meant to burn me alive.
yep.
Do you know if anyone else made it out of the estate?
Just the woman in the other cage. We haven't had the chance to speak much.
So you're descended from the old Legion too?
Yes. My name's Armand Dublanc, grandson of Crespin Dublanc. He died in Stonebridge 30 years ago before I was born. Our family had an estate in the farmlands, south of the city. We hid there for a long time, but Jane Cassinda found us. She killed my parents, my brother and sister too. I was the only one who got out.
She's doing genocide. Genocide's not cool. Also, this is the third character we've seen that's voiced by... I don't remember the guy's name. The guy that did Travis Touchdown. Good voice actor, though.
How did you end up here?
I got captured at the estate. When the others ran, I stayed behind to protect some injured men. I killed a few mercenaries, but they must have knocked me out and carried me here.
So we have, I don't believe you, that was heroic. We'll do that was heroic, he's full of crap, but, you know.
That was a noble sacrifice you made. You might have been killed.
Yes, well, someone had to do it.
We need to get you out of here. You should be safe to head back to the chapter house.
Guess I owe you one. All right, I'll meet you at the chapter house. And be careful.
Help! Over here!
She has a great voice, too. And I don't remember his deal, but, oh, we have another power sphere now, under our mana. I don't remember his deal. He did not try to save people. He was, like, hiding or something, and they found him.
Thank you for releasing me. I underestimated these witches. It looks like a simple cage, but it's not. I tried to burn my way out. Somehow it's proof against fire.
You tried to set your cage alight?
I've always been able to call fire at will. When I was young, I thought I was its source, but it's stronger when my purpose is clear. I tried to burn the bars of the cage, but the metal stayed cold. Nor could I project flames from inside. Laskanzi witchcraft, it must be. Now that I'm free of that cage, they'll need to jump into water if they want to escape my flames.
So this is Anjali, our first party member. She is a, I believe it's an Archon. She can switch between human and essentially fire elemental forms. She is cool. She's really cool.
You have a foreign look. Are you descended from the Legion?
Not from the Legion, no. Odo believes that I am an Archon, a creature out of myth. It sounds ridiculous, I know. And if it's true, then where are all the others of my kind? He found me, not far from here, when I was a child. He says that I was unique, a sign of hope to him. Those are his words, not mine. But I tried to live up to them.
Did the Laskanzi take you unaware?
No. Odo sent me to keep watch for stragglers, anyone late to the gathering. I was in town when the Laskanzi attacked. Witch magic painted their army as shadows and quieted their steps, but I saw them. It was my cries that alerted the town. The townspeople fled. I was alone, outnumbered, but I chose to attack. I don't even know why.
So we could be nice or we could be accusatory. We'll say justice. I don't think it matters, but that's what we'll say.
The mercenaries came here to ravage and kill. You wanted to see them punished.
Yes, you're right. I fought the Lescanzi not as a soldier, but as an executioner. They'd come to destroy the Legion. The idea that even one among them should escape ignited me. I swore to burn all that I could, and did.
Right, so you choose the flattering option and you get influence gains. Influence... I think there's like several tiers, maybe 3 or 4 per party member. And they just give you like another deed, I believe. I think that's all it does. It just gives you an extra stat bonus. So, it's still worth it. Still worth it. Every little stat bonus helps, but... I mean, it doesn't really affect that much. As far as I know.
Odo and Martin are waiting. They sent me to find survivors.
Odo is alive? Take me to him. I promise I can hold my own if it comes to a fight.
Companions. Companions are party members that will help you throughout your journey. As you travel with your companions, you will gain an influence. You'll gain influence with them, unlocking special bonuses. So there's Anjali. Right, so now you get to level her up as well. Let's see. Human form leaps with a twirling quick, or fire form projects a circle of heat. You know, I guess we'll choose. Oh, right, because they were all unlocked except for this one. Got it. Okay, that's fine. So now, Anjali and any companions in the area of Aura of Immolation slowly healed up to 2% of their total hit points per rank. Healed up to 2%. That's not super helpful. Their warmth. And you know what? She'll probably use this a little bit. 10% chance per rank to stun enemies for 2 seconds. Then a 20% chance per rank to inflict burning damage on over time. We'll do those. Radiant Will receives 5% bonus to Will. Oh. Anjali's agility is applied to block value. Yeah. Critical hits have 4% chance to stun enemies. And 10% chance per rank to regenerate life when she takes damage. Yes, I think that's huge. Alright, objective, free the prisoners. Now, escape. Escape the cave.
Well, you certainly handled that with more aplomb than I expected. Bravo, my dear. Now then, since you've accomplished your goals, I wonder if you wouldn't be willing to do me a favor.
Sure, but first could you walk away and then walk back real fast? Just, maybe a couple times? Just all Lescanzi women are, you know, same hourglass shape, same, corset bustier thing and low-cut pants. They are, sexualized on purpose because they want to attract the best breeding stock, right? So it's kind of funny, actually. It makes total sense.
You helped me. Returning the favor is the least I could do.
Lovely. It's so nice when one's faith in people is rewarded. I have come into possession of a key that opens the gates of Gunderic Manor. I need a big strapping man to go in ahead of me and make it safe. So naturally, I thought of you, my dear.
Why would you think of me? I'm a professor for a college, you know? Look at me, I wear a belt that's like got like gears and stuff on it.
I want to know more about the manor first.
Gunderic Manor was where the Legion trained its mages. They are all long dead, of course, and the house abandoned, but it may still prove useful.
What do you want out of Gunderic Manor?
What does any self-respecting witch want out of a place like that? Magic, my dear. Before the Legion was destroyed, Lord Gunderic studied all manner of sorceries. Legion magic, Leskanzi magic, the spells of the First People.
Surely you can't hope to learn all those magics yourself.
Perhaps I can, and perhaps I cannot. Still, just to have a resource like Gunderic's libraries. And of course, it would be quite the bargaining chip.
At least she's honest about why she wants it.
You already have the key. What do you need from me?
Gunderic Manor is abandoned, but it is not empty. Lord Gunderic and his dead servants still roam the halls, slaying any who intrude. My arts give me some little power over the dead, but not that much. I need the manor to be cleared before I take possession.
Can you tell me anything about Lord Gunderic?
Little enough. He trained many of the Legion's mages, but Lord Stefan himself was as much warrior as scholar. When the Legion made its final stand, Stefan did not stand with them. He remained within his manor, with his family and his most trusted students. Some say that cowardice damned him. Others that he tried to enact a terrible spell to end the war then and there. Tried and failed.
All right. Give me the key. I'll go look into it.
Wonderful. Such generosity deserves an immediate reward, so I'll tell you what I know of those who hunt you. The attack on the Montbarren estate. Liskanzi mercenaries did the bulk of the fighting, but their leader was a woman named Rejani.
That's not much to go on. Can you tell me anything about her?
I do not know who she is, or perhaps what she is more apropos, but she has great wealth behind her. She hired half the Leskanzi clans in southern Ebb and marched them here to stop you, to stop the Legion from being reborn. You might be interested to learn that she has bivouacked herself in the town hall. If you desire vengeance, that is where you should go.
Remember, she's the one that supposedly has eyes like a forge at midnight. Kind of similar to our new party member, maybe.
I appreciate your candor. That information will be very useful.
Information is only the barest glimpse of what I offer. Ours could be a very profitable friendship, if you give me Gunderic Manor. Here then, take the key. I will see you again after the manor's current residents have been evicted. That door leads back to the forest. May the Dark Sister go with you, and the faithful Hound guard your path.
Indeed. A Skunzi skeleton key. New quest, Gunderic Manor. And there's Katarina. Now on the map we actually have two icons. I don't know if I can make it a little bigger. There's a spear, which is her in purple, and a gear, which is me. Let's read this first. Sister Vera, that's the one that we killed, make ready the required incantations and pre-ritual preparations and await my return. Let us hope our catch has information on where others of Legion blood can be found. This promises to be a very profitable campaign. I must discuss important matters with our employer, and I will be visiting the town's graveyard to restock our necessary supplies. I will return well before the midnight hour is upon us. Do not disappoint me, Zarya. Lore gained.
Ah, there you are. I wanted to thank you for trusting me, in spite of my Leskanzi blood.
So what now?
Where will you go now?
I will rejoin my family, dearest. Hardship though it will be to part from you. I do hope to see you again soon, but for now,
More enemies. They know we're here.
I think she's supposed to say this, but for whatever reason, she is not. The mercenaries are returning from Raven's Rill. They're looking for you, I think. And so you can ask her to join you, which I believe she will. Or no problem. Either way, I believe she joins you later at some point.
Will you help me fight them?
no. If they see me here, they will know that Leona has betrayed them. Faithful Hound protect you, and perhaps we shall meet again.
Okay. I don't remember. So I know with Angeli, it's always either Lucas or Angeli in the cage. Maybe not always, but for the few times that I've played, that's always been the case. So there you have it. And we were here earlier, that was the door that we couldn't get through.
Danger ahead. Be ready.
Yep, just shoot him in the face. Element of resilience. That's right, we have equipment and armor for her. But first, we're gonna run over here, and then we're probably gonna stop because it's about an hour. And our quest will take us back that way. So first, though, whip. Let's see, swift headband, agility and armor up, stamina attack down. Sure. Chimere or Chimere of resilience. Not quite sure, but you know, whatever. Generator of protection, attack and armor up, block down. Sounds good to me. Annoyingly, the quick thing only does... Oh, and there's her influence bar. Only does us. Kind of have to manually go and to equip her. Armor and block. Boom. Fierce bracer, yes. Reinforced breastplate, yes. Boots of resolve. Whoop. Fierce cinder, yeah. Glimmer. Well then. We will save. There we go. Exit to main menu. Alright guys, well that's it for today. Thank you guys so much for your time and attention. I really do appreciate it. I hope that you enjoyed these episodes. I was gonna say I hope my my talk about analytics and stuff doesn't bore anyone or bring anyone down, but honestly I think it's kind of interesting, and you know, I'm trying to be as genuine as I can. I'm not going to, you know, it's this weird thing. Like, I don't want to... You guys are seeing the more genuine me. Like, how I am at work is obviously different. Much different than this. This is pretty much exactly how I am with, like, my best friends. And so, you know, I don't want to bring you guys down or talk about depressing stuff or whatever. It's but things that I'm, you know, that I'm thinking about and trying to work through and stuff like that. I'm gonna put out there. So, you know, any questions, comments, concerns, good, bad, and different, feedback, whatever you guys have, let me know. Leave a comment. I'll try and get back to you as soon as I can, even though I'm lazy and I sometimes don't notice for a day or two, or YouTube shoves it into the spam filter for whatever reason. But yeah. So what is your guys' unique positive moment for today? For me, it's just like a couple days ago, they released a Invader Zim movie on Netflix, which I watched. You know, I mean, it's okay. It's not as good as some of the best episodes, but it's decent. You know, if you're an Invader Zim fan, I do recommend it because it was still fun. And that's it. That's my unique positive moment. Hopefully your guys is just as good as mine, if not better. Hopefully better, of course. Until then, I hope to see you guys next time. Until then, guys, take care.